I think we are live. Uh, just few moments. Think everything is okay. Good morning, good evening, depend on where you are. Last time we started the personal team development using Otako, and last thing we stopped it on the resume page. We implement the professional skills, languages, and experience. Just a quick recap on the resume page. What we did is we create a content type called resume. That content type uh, includes or consists of title part, alias part, and back part, name it back part called data. Uh, what else? We have a professional skills as a back part, as well as languages. And if we go to the design, I think we have a bug here. Design, content, definition, content type. That is the resume content type, professional skills, backbar, and languages. After that, on the onGet ASIC method, we retrieve the content type by alias, which is the alias that we defined here. And from there, from that content item, we retrieve the experiences, professional skills, and languages because each backbar contains content items. And from there, we item in model.experience content items. And then depend on the markup, we display the job title, the company, location, and biography. Start year dot value because it is a numeric field, and the end year. And because the end year could be null, that's why we use present. That's why we use a policy operator. So same thing for the education. Uh, before we start on education uh, and the homepage, um, but also we need to do some improvement. The first step we need to do is we upgrade to the Autocore 3.0.1 because we notice some issues the major version. With that, let's go to the packages here. Let's use just unify things, and then let's go to the build and we pump the package to the 3.0.1. Restore. Let's restore all the packages. Okay, restored. Now everything is fine. Okay. We did this step. Let's back to the template. Then check what we have here. Uh, Microsoft. We, but before that, we need to create a content type called education. So with that, let's go to the content definition and create like what we did previously. Let's just check the experience here because it's almost the same. Experience contains start year and end year, and here also we have start year and end year as a numeric. So uh, let's go create. Remove creatable, listable, draftable, scalable. Okay, for now, let's save it. Let's add a start year as a numeric, end year as a numeric as well. What we have here, the the university or the school. Okay, university or institute. But let's name it university here. Will be a text field. What else we have? The location or the address. Location address as a text as well. Uh, we could put the degree or the major. Okay, master of development. Let's call it the degree. Okay, or the major. As text field as well. I think that's what we have here for education and the biography or bio. We could have a bio here, biograph text field as well. Now let's configure each. Okay, we could make them the numeric field required, in year required as well. Institute required. Again, the location. And let's change the biography to make it required and change the editor to uh, multi-line. So I think with that, we are ready to go with the education. And now we need to go to the resume content type and add a naming part called education. Okay, I think we have a bug here. Name it back part and in education. According to this one, we have experience than education. Go to the education content type. There's a neat feature here. You can collapse the contained item because why this is useful? Because if we go to the resume, all of the back bar content items has been expanded during the edit. We could make them collapsed by default to the experience collapsed, and in the languages make them collapse. This is just quick improvement here, and now all will be collapsed. And we might notice here that the experience doesn't has a title here, like the professional skills, the language, because there is no title but we could add it if you want. Now let's add an education. The first education will be university, okay, or the college, sorry, the location, master in web development, biography will be Lauren Gibson. Let's publish this. And now we need to go to the code behind. Okay, let's define education. Education content items, same as above one. We could add educations, go to the content, resume content item, then into content, then look for the education backbar. Uh, and we need to convert or fetch the content item for that part and put it into education content items. That's it here. Code behind. Now let's go here in the education. This is the education. This is the first card. This is the second card. Okay, let's make it like this one. Okay, the card for each var education content item into model.education content items. And here, as we did before, we could use education content start.value. This is the same as this before, but I need to if that's compiled here, there is no the end year is mandatory. Okay, to be nullable. This is school or university. Okay, university or school. University. Location. What we have here. Sorry. University. Then the location. And I think we have just one item. Let's go to the. We'll check if we have two or just one. Yep, we have like two div, but we could make it one. Okay, so let's go with this one. And then the description or biography. I think that's it. That's it. Now, if we build the app, we should see one indication here. What's wrong there? Let's build it again. Here we have one education as expected. So let's add this second item. We will add education. Go with this one. Um, you will major with undergraduate computer science. And the same biography. And then publish. Okay, now we have two educations. Once we refresh, it shows the second education. So we are done from the resume. Just I'd like to point here, for example, if the intent is to display the school or the university here, we need to attach a title bar to the education instead of having a university or a text field instead. But okay, it is up to you. Let me prove. Okay, let me before quick prove that. Let's go to the education. Where is the education? If we have a title bar, if we attach a title bar, we save it here. Then we go here and refresh. There will be a title bar here. For example, if we make it as this one and save it, look, we have the college or university right here, and we could use the display text to display this in the UI or go to the title bar then title. Okay. For now, let's remove this part, save it. But as I said, it could be doable. Of course, it will be there. It will not remove it because it is embedded inside that. So either we need to remove that content item and add it again. So we finish the resume page. We display the languages, skills, education, and experience. The remaining is the download resume. I might leave this, but the CV, the resume as a media field, and then we point to that uh, document in the download resume, or we could generate a PDF on fly education and could leave that for now. So now what we did here, we've finished uh, the resume. Back into the projects, the projects, I think we display like all the recent projects, but the original template shows only the latest. Let's go to the personal. Okay. Then uh, projects from here. Let's have two, and let's just do some improvement. We could do like a constant example, public static. Okay, let's do synth class. Uh, okay, could be sealed or static. Okay, let's go with sealed. Okay, public constant uh, integer projects count by default is 2, and there we could use constants dot project count. What else we could also keep track? Public uh, class content. We could use constant dot content types dot project. Could use the same thing. Resume. While in the resume uh, we retrieve this by alias. Okay, we can do something like this. Content aliases. Okay, content aliases. Resume. That's cool. Uh, Cool, cool, cool. What else we have? Okay, we finished this. Now let's create the home page very quick. The home page is, but before that, let's refresh or build the project to see how the latest two projects should show up, like project 3 and project 2. Yep, as expected. And now for the homepage, we need to do, I think it be almost static. So that, let me create the razor page, index. Let's open the index page from start, start from the template. That that's the about page. Okay, we have here. Let's do this. Check. This is the first thing to do. Okay. Okay. The root or the home page. Now, if we go to the root, Okay, cool. It is almost done. Just the we need to fix here. So what we need to do is get the project name. Okay, and now it should be fixed. We need to point to the project name. Cool. Everything is working, and now we need to link these while we are using Razor Pages. Uh, where's the projects? Projects document. Okay, we need to use ASP page. Let's go with this was, let me recheck this one. Okay, resume, cool. If you go again to project, everything is working as expected. That is, I think, the home page for now, but nothing. You can see the last page, the contact. So for the contact, let's create Razor page, contact. Now, for the contact, we have two ideas: either to store submitted for metadata into the content items, or we send an email. For now, let's change and use the email feature here. For that, we need to activate the SMTP feature for that. So let's go to the tools feature. Is email with SMTP provider. And okay, it is enabled. From setting communication, email, I need to enable the SMTP provider. Sender email, let's say info at the personal theme.com. For delivery method, let's use a pickup, specified pickup directory, because we need to test this locally, but should keep it as a network. Okay, we go live. Uh, use slash for tenant backup. Okay, let's create, for example, mailbox. Save it. So now the SMTP is the default mail provider, and let's go to the app data. Then sites, then the personal, and we need to create a folder called mailbox. Sorry, mailbox. So all emails should be stored here. Yeah. Now, what else we could? I think we could test the email. If there is a menu for testing. Okay, from tools, there's a testing email test info personal theme com. The sender. Okay, let's, for example, test. This is a test email. Let's try to send. The email is sent successfully. And now if we go to the mailbox, maybe I did a mistake. Yep, I think it goes to the emails. Why this is happening here? Let me uh, check the settings. U slash for the default. When I specify mailbox, it goes to emails and uh, mailbox. But I think this could be good. And if we open this email, oh, sorry, I might need to connect and open it with Outlook. Has been working successfully. Now it is time to go to the form and use the email server. The contact page. This is the section. Okay. Wow. Let's make sure first of all that the form shows as expected with the slash contact. Let's go to the contact. Yep, the form is chose as expected. And now let's use our code. Now, for now, I think we need to go to the beige model or code behind. Let's bind those text box. So let's create property string name, property string email, property string phone, and property string message. I think we have yep, for email and phone, name and message. And we make this required. And let's bind a property. We need to do this for all of them. Now we need to inject the mail surface. From there, we need to check if the model state that is valid. If it is not valid, let's return the page, the actual page. That means we need to change it to I actual result, or by the page. We need to put the logic for sending email. Let's inject the email surface. I think AI email surface. We need the email abstraction from Orchard. So with that, we need to add a package. Email.abstractions and the theme email.abstractions email, sorry. And from there, think now the email surface in using Outlook.email, email, email surface dot send. There's an extension method that allow us to specify uh, to whom to send the uh, mail, the subject, the body. So that this is okay. Let's go with this. This is contact. Uh, that's the title. Contact. Use the name. Use the phone number as a subject. For the first of all, we need to whom to send the email. I will see it later. Then the body will be the message. And what else is but HTML? Okay, leave it as it is. I think it's fine now to go with this one. Uh, this will allow the two will be the sender info, for example, at info, which is in our case info at the personaltheme.com, and the contact and the message. First of all, let's send an email. Then we need to send an email to the user, like thank you for contacting us. We need to set the email that is specified in the form here, where the email is sent. Thank you for contacting us. This is the message. We will receive this, and your message, and we will get back to you shortly. And now, regarding to this one, uh, if we need to send an email to the admin itself, because we need to set from where this should be sent, and our email or the email settings in the admin. These settings is just requiring the sending email, the email that will send the message. So with that, let's for now just comment this one. Okay, that's a confirmation message. Then we will see how we notify the admin that there is someone contact you. That's one thing. Now let's go to the contact. Let's found each one. Okay, SP4 name. We could use email address validation. Or checkcore.email or sharcore.email. And use the, the phone here and the message here. Uh, let's remove this token. I will no longer use this token. Let's remove this one. For the submission. Okay, we could remove this. There's the button, submit. This disabled. Okay, let me enable it. Let's check what's. That's why it redirect uh, to the home immediately. And I need to change form to the post method post. Let's build the web, not the theme. Okay, the contact, if we submit uh, your browser sent the server, why it chose this? Okay, we could. The ASP validation for name, ASP validation for message. Just let's check what's happened here. If we send this one, go to the contact, personal contact, bad request, bad request. Let's try to debug this one. Okay, seems the form is triggered immediately. I don't know why this is happening. Just let's remove the ID here. Maybe there is a script or something. Understand. Let's go check. There's a script. There's a script here. This file is a dictionary uses is just I think we have something here. Let's go with that. I think uh, let's did I something almost a single. Let me try the comment method post input SP what is going on here? Your browser requests loaded. Something weird. Your person. Email. Let's put this thing goes wrong here. Email. Tell. We will see. Will work. Otherwise, we could go with other things. Then we could. I think this is a bad request for. But why the payload? Model nuts. Don't think this is strange. Seems the problem that we need to specify the page, which is strange. As far as I know, it should work or it should redirect the post should goes to the same or to the related page model. But for now, seems our issue has been resolved. Okay, let's now let's okay. Let's for example move this one, submit. Uh, I think here we have contact. Yep, there are two issues here. The first issue, think there is a cookie issue. That's why I open a new private window. So for now, if I go with this one, submit. Okay, let's go. It's not submitted. And if I want the class alert uh, all, just to ensure that. Okay, the message is required. Let me change the class here for the message. Okay, cool, but let's go with the summary. The- this is test, submit. It redirects to the home. But now if we check the mailbox, there's an email here. Okay, open this one. From this, okay, to you, we have received your message and we'll get back shortly, which is fine. Uh, just we need to let's instead of redirecting to the index, we could show message, same page. Let's, for example, the data, okay, property, sim data, string, string, error, message. Uh, but while we let's success message, redirect to page. Here, success message equal, uh, for example, thank you for contact us, the same thing. Or your message has been sent successfully. That's show message equal to if model. Okay. Now instead of redirecting to the home page, instead we are showing a message. Let me go to the contact. Okay, show this one. Otherwise, don't show the validation summary. Uh, this is not correct. If model dot is model state dot is if model state is not invalid, show this, otherwise for that. Cool. If I go with this one, Uh, this is cool, but why this has been triggered? Okay, cool. Now the phone number. Let's clear all the emails. Just message. Submit. Uh, this is test. Why it is working right now? Because here, after submitting the form, your message had been sent successfully. And that's it. Now, get back to you shortly. Now, the remaining thing here is we need to inform the admin that someone sent a message. Because as we mentioned, if we use this, for example, like email service, send async, if we use the same sender email as receive, will be there to there of the contact form. Receive. Let's go to the admin. Communication, email, DB. This is the sender. The default email address to use the sender. Okay, let's go there. Uh, and let's for mail message sender equal mail dot to the text plain text or message. Let's use HTML. Uh, I'm not sure if we want to. Also, we need think we need to replace environment of new line with a break because we have a cinder. Okay, two. The two is info at the personal theme.com. Now let's use email await email surface dot send email surface dot send mail message. Let's see what will happen. We create a message. This okay. This is a test message. Submit. There's a problem here. Let's check. Don't know what's happening here. The browser, the same old message. Let me switch. Have a cookie. Okay. Vehicle.com. This is a test message. Now I need to send it. Yep. What comes up here? Uh, the message has been successfully. Okay, let's check this. The mailbox. First message. Info to info. This is not what I want. So from to let's now check. Yep. Now the first message. This is the submitter, Hishamko, and this is actual it right now. And we could use an extension method for this to simplify. So what basically we did, we send the two emails. Options. Go to the modules. It is SMTP options, but here SMTP option, SMTP options, and here dot private read only SMTP options equal SMTP options. This one dot value Uh, so instead of relying on static email, we could capture the sender or the default sender on the settings. Now, last time, okay, if we send, okay, it sent to the same default sender, but instead of relying on a magic string, we capture it from SMTP. And that's it. That's the whole things for the contact us. As I said, this is using the SMTP feature. And if someone want to store these messages as a content item, it could be doable. And that's it for the contact us. What else? Now we almost finished all the pages. Okay, now all the pages uh, resume. Okay, project and the contact. Okay, what we have for this and that. Okay, in the layout, let's add the culture and the language direction. This is the layout. Okay, where's the layout? The layout. Here we could use culture culture. Before we use that, yep. Uh, Regarding the culture and culture direction, it could be captured from the orchard helper. Okay, so here orchard dot culture name, and regarding direction, orchard dot culture or language direction, which is fine. And now, if we build a theme, it shows both the direction uh, and the culture with the respect the specified culture from the autocore. What else in the personal stack? And go to the I remember projects here. We inject the IOTA core, okay. And, yep. If we notice here, there is no need to inject autocore if if we inherit from razor pages dot page, then there is no need to inject the orchard ourselves. It should be there by default. And one thing here, this is just for razor pages, and now everything should look the same. Also, For like static string, we could do uh, translations. We could use T projects. Okay. For contact me, for such things, we could use T as well. But for me, I will use the translation. Okay. Thanks for that. Okay. This is for projects. Same thing for contact. Uh, T. Okay. All these could be translated with the helper. Okay. Resume. Just for static string education, same thing. And I think professional skills here and languages here. Cool. And for the index, maybe there are many things because in the home there's a lot of things as uh, static string. It could be localized, but that's the idea. Once we import or inherit from the proper class, which is in our case the page, and put it in the view import, we will get the AutoCore helper for free. And from there, we could use many helper functions as we want. That's for translate. That is just we could use the main menu from the AutoCore. How we could do this? Let's go to the admin, AutoCore 1, 2, 3. Okay, in tools, not in tools. In the content, there's a menus. Okay, we could add main menu with an alias main menu. Then we could and continue. Now we could add a link menu item to uh, publish then resume. Okay, publish. That's it for now. Okay. Now if we go to the docs.org, there is a menu. There's a menu tag helper, okay, that we could use. With that, let's add a chart. Menu here and here. Mm, then we could import it at star or chart core dot menu. And in the layout, the views, then we could move the views into the pages. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, in the layout, here is actual uh, actual menu. What I will do, let's do let's do something here. There is now a menu tag. Hello. Okay, that's the one we will use. There's documentation. There's an alias. Okay, I will use the same alias. I have an alias for that menu. Alias prefix main underscore hyphen menu, which is the thing that I define here. Uh, that is for the menu. And now if I run the application, refresh, uh, okay. Let me just check. Look, there is a UL has been generated. Okay, that's why we need to go to the same docs. We need to override a couple of files like menu hyphen main menu. Sorry, this is our core. Now we need to go. Let's main menu. This is the one for the main menu. And for Razor, I need to grab this one. Okay, well, it is need a view only. The second thing is a menu item, which is a menu item hyphen main menu. Same, I need to add a view, Razor view. I need to copy the hyphen main menu. Now to the Razor. Okay. Now let's try the main menu. Here we have a UL, right? We have this as a classes, CSS classes, so we will add it here. And that's about the UL. This is just to construct the main menu, which is the UL. Now for each element, which is an LI, and if we go there, each LI have item, and here is if the model has items. In our case, I don't have any items. Uh, just a second. And think I need this. I need to add a CSS class for LI. Now the LI is ready. The last one is actual uh, menu item link. While I don't have a nested item, I will use this one. So let's check the layout. For the air, we have a nav link. Here we have a nav link. Okay, which is fine. Okay. I think here we could say content item as link menu. Okay, but both are correct. I think now this has been deprecated. Okay, out var a link. No, I think. Okay, which is cool. Now the link is link menu item. And if we go here, link dot, we have a strongly typed. Here I think we don't have a name, but we have a content item dot display text. Let's check. Now we override the shapes for the menu. So how the menu will look like. And we call the menu tag helper here. This again. Let's maybe just a second. Let me publish this. I think that's my fault. The actual menu control dynamic menu, and these are projects. Projects. No need to specify the prefix, the tenant prefix. Okay, it will be added automatically. Look now, if we refresh, nothing will show up. We need to publish every time we add a menu item. Okay, that's cool. Last one is contact. Contact. Publish. That's it. And now let's remove the static menu, and there's no need for shell setting now, I think, anymore. Maybe I need it for here, but I could generate this. Now, if I run this again, now the whole menu has been generated. Everything is working as expected because I didn't specify any link here. But the problem is if I added a link, it will be a problematic because it will go to okay, let's fix it. We could fix it here. If it is empty, let's go to the index. If it is string dot empty, so link dot URL equal index. Oh, sorry. Think I need to publish and same here, I think. Let me go there. Is no. I expect it is empty. And X is not there. Think it is slash. Or we could go with who. I thought the empty will go to that. X. Okay. If we say resume. Okay. Let's do one thing here. I will check later if we could make this as home. Okay. It goes to home slash home. But we need this as a route, the default route. I'm not sure if there is. I don't think this is the right way. It is only one per document. Just a second, I will check. Where is This is schools. Uh, let's inherit from the starter base, which is in Orchard, not in the hosting. Uh, right. Configure surfaces. And now surfaces. Dot configure. Uh, razor beige. Beige options. Okay, let's try this one. If we go from home to the beige, through. Sorry. This is the beige name, and this is the route. The beige name is index. This is working, okay. Not working. And that means the page slash index. Okay, no problem. Let's go with this. Now let's remove this, stay with. I can do a workaround. I don't like it. I could use the same technique here using the uh, shell settings. Okay, something like this. It should work right now. So I go, yes, leave this blank, publish, publish. Now it works. Okay, if I go project, sorry, sorry. Uh, it seems the menu, the menu link. I think it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, but it is fine right now. Okay, just I'll work around, but we will check. I will check later if there's a better way. Now I think almost done. Let's go with the resources configuration because while we have a theme, okay, we have some assets like the one we have seen here, like this one, style sheet and the script. We could use the resources or the core resources, and this is already used. The blog theme. We have recall the resource management option configuration that register all the scripts and the styles. We will use the same technique. Okay, we will create a resource configuration. What we have here, let's define a style and script. We need a resource manifest. We need to define the personal theme. for the style.css. Okay, go on. That's here. I think we have just one. Let's use a version. It's, there's no dependencies here. Just a straightforward. We define a script called the personal theme with the actuals after the registration. And for the registration, because I already did this in almost the themes on the startup, just we need to add the resource configuration that will register all the resources in the OSHA That's it. And now in the layout, there is just final step before we use. We need to go to the views, to the layout, and resources type footer, okay, or footer type header. Okay, that is the first thing. Uh, the second thing, this will be like a host for the both footer and header sections. And now I need to use an ASP uh, I think should use a style ASP name the personal theme with the version 1.0. Okay, that's cool. That's that style, and this should be placed. Not this one. Add, sorry, add. I think there is add. Yep. Add header. Add head. The same thing for the script. And we'll place it at the foot. The foot. So that means this will place it on the header, and this will place it on the footer. What we did we make a mistake here? Let's check if we did something here. Okay, this is cool. Okay, this is cool. Think script. Now I think this will inject it on this section, and this will be injected on this section. Let's try and check. This allows us on any on the head or on the footer, either script or style. Let's go to the source. Cool. Yep, there's a problem here. I think we need to fix it. Personal theme. Personal theme, yes. Did I did something wrong here? Yup. I need the whole bath. Okay. The whole project name. Theme is personal. Let's run. The bath is relative to the project. Okay. Let's check. Now it works. Okay, it works as expected. But with the use of the resource upon, I think we could declare a dependency. Let's go. ASP name, ASP source, dependence on, yes, dependence on. I think we could, this one, let's go there. Dependent on, uh, we need to figure out, I think we have a Bootstrap bundle register on the AutoCore. So we need to go in the AutoCore resources. So AutoCore resources. Yep, it is Bootstrap bundle. So instead of declaring this like ourselves, let's tell the AutoCore that we need that descripts is needs this dependency, Bootstrap bundle. And I think this third. Two. Okay, we could declare this too as a resource bootstrap icon. Bootstrap icon. Let's use this one, set URL. Defines areas. The version is this one. Here too depends on bootstrap icon. Let's remove this. Let's check if all goes well. Okay, contact, projects, resume, the icon is there, the home. Cool. Think we have the same thing. Style depend on bootstrap icon. It plays the bootstrap icon style before and then later. And that's it, I think, regarding the resources. We just register all the resources on the manifest. For the famous resources like the Bootstrap and Font Awesome, they are already there, like the one that we have used here, which is a Bootstrap bundle. So no need to registered. It is already there in AutoCore. Just I told AutoCore that this script depend on the Bootstrap bundle. Okay, please register it for me. And that's it about the resource registration. I think that is almost the thing that I need to do about this. Let's try one more thing. Because let's move these to Blazor pages to the pages folder. We'll check if all the things uh, will work. I need to have the same imports. The same layout sheet. Let's check if this will work or the layout needs the views. Okay, the model seems the layout need to be placed on views. Layout. And I need to place this one too. Of course, I need the view imports. That means, okay, uh, razor beige, if model. Okay, I think this should be placed on the views. What else here? The main menus. Yep, all the shapes should be placed here. Okay, let's. That's about the theme. Yep, that's about our theme. All the pages. And if you have any question, you could post it here or in the repo because I will uh, push all the things into the article under themes, got themes, and the personal themes should be closed after this. Thanks.